Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Miami Marlins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Your Miami Marlins.
Almost ready to get underway. And our starting pitcher here today, Edward Cabrera. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well
Leading
at their
off the
home
afternoon
ballpark,
for
in front of their
Milwaukee,
fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy, no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
That one missed. And the pitch. Swing and a ground ball. And foul ball. That one ripped. Makes the catch. One up, one down. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Blake Perkins.
This guy had an on-base percentage of over 400 last month. That's just telling you he's taking his walks, he's getting his knocks, he's finding some holes. Everything just going really well for him right now. But don't overlook the fact that that happens because he's having consistently good at-bats.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
One out, runner at second. Stepping in, William Contreras. He's trying for third. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Let's go, Edward.
The 1-0. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Comes through with the RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Runner on at first with one gone. Up now for Milwaukee, Rhys Hoskins. That misses the zone. 1-0. Hoskins with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
That one fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Contreras, the base runner at first with one out. On the ground, could be two. To second, there's one, and that's two. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And on the hill, a soft-tossing lefty, just like you, Chris, Jose Quintana. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure. He's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, He gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Quintana with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Rolled over to third. Caminero throws to first. One up, one down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the one run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
And now here's the Marlins DH, Jake McCarthy.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Next offering way off the plate. Battling here as he fouls it away. One out, base is empty. Sets him down looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. Those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Jose Altuve, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
On the ground, out to short. To first, and they get Altuve for the out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And the Marlins down quietly. And it remains 1-0. Top of the second, and now Junior Caminero.
Number 13, Junior
Caminero, just 21 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Cabrera back to work. In the air to left center, Myers sizing this one up, and it's caught for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Here's Yelich at the dish. Yelich working through some struggles lately. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. And that's downstairs and outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
To the right side. steps on first for the out.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, number 11, Jackson Chorio.
2 down, bases empty. Now the left fielder, Jackson Chorio.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
And that one sliced foul.
That's a ball.
2 outs, bases empty. And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nobody left for Milwaukee, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Yes, never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from observers, no public enemy.
Back here in Miami, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Marlins, David Fry. And that drops in for a strike. Fought off foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ball one there. Ripped to short. Fires over to Hoskins. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting 5th, the left fielder, Dane Myers.
Dane Myers now at the plate. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
To the right side, Terang. In plenty of time to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So up next, Agustin Ramirez.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And first offering is fouled off. Smoked on the ground to second. Handles, throws to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Brewers 1 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Blake Perkins.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. There's a strike.
Right, doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Stays alive.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
Tapped out in front of the plate. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Batting 9th, the shortstop, Joseph
Ortiz up now for the Brewers. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And first offering is fouled off. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it on to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. This is Bryce Terang. And ball one.
1-0.
And the 1-0. That one the other way, and that's just foul. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Got all of that one. He flexes his power with that swing. Home run number 5 on the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Base is empty with 2 away. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. And that is downstairs. And that's ball one. And another ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the second game of the series. Cabrera maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Now batting, catcher
Man at first, and now it's William Contreras. RBI single his last time up. Fastball is outside. So 2 balls and no strikes. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Cabrera keeping an eye on him. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Nice curveball for a strike. In the air, right field. Konai snags it, and that is that. Another run for Milwaukee with the homer. And it's 2-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Konai.
That's a strike. Conine with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. Outside low, and it's 1-1.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
In the air, left side. Chourio makes the grab, and there's one down.
Batting 8th, the center fielder.
So digging in, Derek Hill. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
That one misses, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Hoskins moves under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting 9th, the first baseman, Eric Wagaman.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Eric Wagaman.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. No hits over his last 5 games.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Not
1-1.
close with that one, and the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground, and foul ball. 2 outs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And downstairs. Ground ball up the middle. Terang tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Brewers 2 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Number 12, Reese Hoskins.
Oye, no le pare, súbele mi pan y no le pare, que escuche todito mi panita lo que traje. Tengo mis ahogos que a mí nadie me compare, que si se tiran los monos, súbele y no le pare, 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 pare. Súbele panita y no le pare, 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 pare. Súbele panita y no le pare, 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 pare.
Up the middle. Altuve slings to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
The third baseman, number 13, Junior Caminero.
So up next, Junior Caminero. Fly to left his first time. Line drive, caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
2 down, base is empty. And now it's Christian Yelich. And that one missing low.
1-0.
2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Two outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner and into second easily with a 2-out double.
The left fielder, number 11, Jackson Chorio.
Jackson Chorio up now for the Brewers. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw to third. He's safe. Two outs and one in scoring position. That's in there, and the count 1-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Andrew Nardi appears to be getting loose. Cronin getting loose as well. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his third of the game. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. And midway in the fourth, it's the Brewers 2 and the Marlins nothing. And we're back.
Leading
Bottom
off
four.
for the
Now it's the Marlins
The
leadoff hitter,
shortstop,
Xavier Edwards.
Edwards.
Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth.
And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Missed inside with the curve.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul straight back. Up the middle, Terang. Over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice
Up
job
next
of
for the
keeping the ball
Marlins,
out of the
the
air. Lets
designated
the
hitter,
defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now here's the Marlins DH. Jake McCarthy went down on strikes his first time through. Right down the chute. That's strike 1. The Brewers leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Bunting for a hit. Caminero zips it across. Got him as he tried to bunt his way aboard. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Altuve in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. That one inside, and it's 2-0. Fastball for a strike. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Chourio sizes this one up, makes the play, and it's out number 3. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. It's the Brewers 2 and the Marlins nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Blake Perkins. Cabrera back to work. That catches the corner. Perkins in his 3rd season, 28 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2015. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Ortiz in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Ground ball right side. Altuve handles it. Gets it to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Bryce.
Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. He's already homered here in this one.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Edward Cabrera departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
Declan
Marlins,
Cronin into the game.
number 51.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Cronin throws over, and he's back in there. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. This to third, gets to it with a slide, gathers and throws, and it beats him. What a play. Brewers strand 1, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, David Fry.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And that one hammered. That's back. And it is gone. That one felt good, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Dane Myers, the next up for the Marlins. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball one. Hard hit, base hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch to
Now
play
batting,
lately.
catcher,
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
No outs, runner at first. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Agustin Ramirez. That one at the knees for a strike. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And there's a base hit to the left. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And at the plate for Miami, Griffin Conant flied to left his first time. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Grounder might be 2. Fires to second for 1. Out with the pitcher covering. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Derek Hill, the next up for the Marlins. And that misses. Ball one. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 and 2.
Myers on third with 2 out. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Down the line, and it's foul. 2 outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Next offering is down low.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And now it's filled up.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Three-two now. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
The first baseman.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Eric Wagaman, the next up for the Marlins. Grounded out his first time. That's in there. Strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And now it's even up. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that ends the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now it's going to be William Contreras. Line drive. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. 0 for 2 in this one. Fouled off left side. Activity in the bullpen. Andrew Nardi up and loosening in the pen. That one catches the zone, and it's 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Outside, and the count's even at 2. Swings and misses, struck him out. So 2 down now, and here is Junior Caminero. His righty-lefty splits there. That misses. 1-0.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
On the ground to third, and that one handled. Zips it to first. And Milwaukee is set down in order. So they make short work of them there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Brewers 2 and the Marlins 1. Back here in Miami. And now the shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
Edward.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Next pitch misses. 1-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that's outside. And that's ball 2. That's smacked on a line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jake.
So now the DH spot, Jake McCarthy.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. Swinging a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. Hard hit, right side. He takes it on his own, and that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Hard hit to third. Fires over to Hoskins. And they get Altuve for the out. Marlins set down in order. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They're down 2-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Anthony Bender.
Now, pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Bender.
Well, 1-run game, and now here is Christian Yelich. 1 for 2. And a pitch. And that's a strike.
Well, these Brewers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Just missed.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially when 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And the batter now, Jackson Chourio. And that one is inside ball 1. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now Blake Perkins. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball one. There's a strike at the knees.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Man at first, one away. Runner on the go. Pitch outside. Throw, safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Now a check on him at second, back safely. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 3-1.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Anthony Bender done for the day, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
New pitcher on here, Andrew Nardi.
number 43.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So digging in, Joseph Ortiz. Runner on the go, pitching for a strike. Throw to second, and he's safe. See, the best way to catch this guy might be on replay.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the only way to catch him, Boog. I mean, you see that sprint speed on StatCast right there. It's elite, and just makes it very tough on the defense. A lot of pressure on those players.
Cut on and lifted in the air. He's got it, and there's two away.
Now batting, second baseman, Bryce Terang.
So up next, Bryce Terang. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Fry makes the play, and that is that. So one run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh, Abner Uribe.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Leading off.
And up next for Miami, David Fry. It was a homer for him back in the fifth. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
First pitch misses. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Trevor McGill getting ready to go. Close one, doesn't get the call. Now 2-0.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will. It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Dane Myers, the next up for the Marlins. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
No strike.
And another ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
The tying run at the plate. And there's a ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Tying run at the plate. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Swings through that one.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Gassed it right by him.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Agustin Ramirez. In there at the knees, 0-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Line drive, base hit. Runner holds at second, but they've got something going on here.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Abner Uribe will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Here comes a new arm for the Brewers, Jared Koenig.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And now for the Marlins, Griffin Conine.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called.
The center fielder, number 3, Derek Hill.
Derek Hill will hit next. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. That's in there, and the count is 0-2.
An at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Ball one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. Great work out of the Brewer bullpen right there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Brewers 3 and the Marlins 1.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jesus Tinoco.
His first test will be from the left side, and that's been a struggle for him this season. They've been seeing him pretty well and doing some damage against him.
Sal Freeland.
And first offering is fouled off. Tinoco, 29 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. That's a hit, and a good start to the inning.
Up next for Milwaukee, the catcher, William.
And here's the catcher,
Contreras.
William Contreras. Fouled off. He was late. Freeland aboard here at first with nobody out. And that's in for a strike. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Brendan Little, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. That's outside. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Liner caught it second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And here is Hoskins. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled away. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Caminero stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Squirts away a little bit. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. And another ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Jesus Tinoco won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching,
Brendan Little gets the call from the pen.
Number 55.
He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Brendan Little.
Here comes Christian Yelich. 1 for 3. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming around third is Frelick. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So digging in, Jackson Chourio.
One ball. No
In the
strike.
dirt, blocked. That one to first. Wagaman steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. On to the bottom of the 8th. And at the plate for Miami, Eric Wagaman. The Fish in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Koenig back to work. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. His first homer of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jared Koenig gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Trevor McGill.
Now,
these are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Back to the top of the order, Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. Just a weak fly ball this time. Corrals it, and there's one away.
Now batting, the designated
So now
hitter,
here's the DH, Jake McCarthy. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one's carrying. Caught just shy of the wall.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Lifted in the air, right field. Frelick has a beat on it. And that is that. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Blake Perkins.
Blake Perkins.
outside. And that is ball one. Just missed. A little bit high, maybe. 3-1.
3-1.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. On the ground to third. Whips it to first. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Now batting, shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. Up now for the Brewers.
This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does.
And that skips in the dirt.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
That one finds the zone. And now 3-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. And that's ball four.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
One gone, runner at first. Bryce Terang getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. And there's a foul ball.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
And a swing and a miss.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
That one way inside. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And that's in the dirt. And the pitch is in for a strike. And the count 1-1. That one missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. Two outs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
The 2-2. Down and in, moved his feet.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Now the catcher up to hit, William Contreras. Headed towards the corner, and it stays fair. 1 run is in. The throw into second.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. With a pitch away, that's exactly what you want to do with it. Drive it the other way. And right there, just barely able to keep it fair down the line for the double.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Brendan Little is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Sandy Alcantara.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
So runner at second, 2 down. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. And this is very likely the last chance. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that's a base hit. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
So a man at first. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Pitch misses outside. Ball 1. And another ball. Miami's bullpen with some action. Hunter Gaddis, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. And that is out of play. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 3. Ripped on a line. Conine pulls it down, and that's the 3rd out. So they get 3 runs, only 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Brewers 7 and the Marlins 2. Bottom 9. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, David Fry. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Right side, Hoskins. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Dane Myers.
Here's the left fielder, Dane Myers. That one out to right. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Agustin.
So they're down to their final out. And up next for Miami, Agustin Ramirez. Just missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, He had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. And he blows that one by him at 100.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
McGill is just 1 strike away. And there's a ball.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Lo que te espera, arte Mona Lisa por mi cama se desliza.